species coming out in the aquarium industry, both fresh and salt. So you see some greenhouses with freshwater, saltwater fish, some hybrid fish they're working on. Only fresh.
Fresh saltwater hybrid fish?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there's a greenhouse of saltwater, but
Yeah, 2 greenhouses.
two greenhouses.
And we call brackish, right?
Well, they have brackish for puffers,
No,
but
I'm
no.
talking about the saltwater, freshwater hybrid.
Yeah. So you'll see out here, it's a full production farm. So the goal is to take things that are new species, right? Take them and close the life cycle. So they get rootstock in, they try to figure out how to breed it, try how to raise up the fry or the eggs and hatch them out, have to, track their productivity or their fecundity, how many eggs they throw, how often they're breeding. And then, well, you want to make the food farmers make money, right? That's the reason they're doing it.
Oh, so this is for the fish farmers?
This is for the fish farmers.
Okay.
This is for the industry. So they'll take the brood stock, they'll breed them, and they'll be like, this is a good fish for you to raise, and then they'll give them away to different farms in the area, and then that'll be the new fish at scale. So that fish will go in production, probably produce, I bet no less than about 500,000 fish a year at any given time. Yeah, this is like one of their extension office. So a lot of those places do research in different fields. This is for aquarium, ornamental fish. The ones do soil science and plant science. The one that's hops up in on 672 there.
We going to that one? The one that does hops?
Hops, yeah. So yeah, hard to see some stuff. This is all their saltwater greenhouse.
Can we go up on the step?
Yeah, go up here, go through here. You can look down in the tank. So those are the brood stock.
Wow,
All of these saltwater fish we're breeding. So I don't know all the names, but everything's saltwater fish.
Oh, man. Sorry for the glare, guys. Automatic feeders. This is the saltwater greenhouse. They breed saltwater fish. Oh, look at that thing.
Pretty cool.
So they breed these fish here?
Yeah, so all these are brood stock they're trying to breed and close the life cycle on. And then see the pipes in the corner here?
Right.
So all the fish in these tanks are what they call pelagic spawners, meaning they're just going to throw their eggs in the water column. The eggs float to the top as the water circulates across there. This thing catches the eggs, and then they take the eggs and go take another building and try to rear them.
Oh,
hatch
wow.
them out.
It does all the work for them.
Huh?
It does the work for them.
Yeah. What are these? There's names on the side. So those are Melanurus.
Wow. Can't get you guys. So this is what catches the eggs, is this bin right here?
Yeah, so these little barrels on the end here, so that's the egg collector. So as they throw the eggs, they'll collect them, take them out, and then they'll take them in their green. We'll go in the greenhouse where they're rearing them here in a minute.
Right, 200 gallons, 300 gallons?
These, I want to say, I think are 500 gallons. Almost positive 500. They're up, maybe they're more than that.
Wow. These are the grow outs or?
These are some adults that they were breeding.
These things are huge.
Yeah.
About what, 8 inches at least?
Oh, easily. Yeah, about 8 to 10.
Wow.
These are some of their first run of young from these guys. Still a little older, they've grown them up to be breeders too.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. You guys can read. Hybrid Central.
But it won't be
This is hybrid freshwater.
Hybrid freshwater. Hybrid freshwater. So they're working on some different types of fish right now.
Anything here that hasn't been released yet, or everything hasn't been released?
Honestly, we're trying to recreate the wheel at one point. They want to create a different parrot stick. Yeah, it's a Midas, and I don't know what they said they crossed it with. I think it's just a Midas. I think these are actually just a Midas.
River chickens.
Huh?
River chickens.
River chickens?
That's what we call them in Miami.
Nice.
these things you can find everywhere.
Oh wow, man, that Sinspilum is huge. I think it's a Sinspilum.
They had to do cut the end off and do something.
So we're gonna have some river chickens.
That's what they call them in Miami, river chickens. Now we just saw truckloads of this salt. What's the deal with the salt?
As far as what they use it for?
Yeah.
So salt we use mostly in this type of setting. You're just trying to increase gill function, right? Make it easy for fish to breathe. So adding salt to your aquarium to help them breathe. Typically, it's 2 tablespoons per 10 gallons, or 1 milligram per
Does
liter.
it matter what kind of salt it is and all that?
Typically, this is best. Yeah, I wouldn't use just any salt. The solar salt's probably the best. The rock salt's best. They make some other like granulated aquarium salt like API. That's probably okay. But we do 36 grams a 10-gallon tank.
So it does what, adds like electrolytes for the water and stuff like that?
Not as much. It's mostly for defense and to help the fish breathing and add their mucus coat back. So if you're handling them and you take off your mucus coat, this helps bring that back.
Okay.
At that concentration. You can use salt to get rid of parasites with dips and all sorts of stuff, but for most of all this, that's not really the case. It's just to basically make it easy for them to breathe.
That's where they're breeding these fish. Green spotted puffers. Are these green spotted puffers, are they fully freshwater?
I'm sorry.
Are these fully freshwater or are they
They're
brackish?
brackish.
Brackish?
Sorry, I heard you, but I didn't process.
Getting some B-roll there. Yeah, that's all I'm really doing at the moment. I'll send you anything you want.
So this is the third greenhouse.
This is salt water.
Is it?
I believe this is their second saltwater.
Yeah, this is the other salt water.
Okay, say it again.
Yeah, so this is the larval rearing room. So this is where they try to hatch out those eggs.
Why do they have
Oh, the saltwater eggs.
Saltwater eggs, yeah.
salt water?
Yeah.
Ooh, it smells like saltwater in here.
Yeah.
It reminds me of an old seafood factory I used to work in.
Yeah, saltwater. Yeah, Eric said he could come in here, so I was like, okay, cool.
Smell like old Brussels sprouts. I love old Brussels sprouts.
You know what?
I don't know what they have in here, to be honest.
They have Kessels on all of these. That's not cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this whole place is not cheap.
These are.
they got this for real Kessels. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these motherfuckers are serious money right here.
What you looking at?
We're not sure yet.
Lucky you even can see me standing at this point. 'Cause
Yeah.
for the last half hour has been the most traumatic half hour of my entire life. You hear me, YouTube? I was scared. All right? I shouldn't be standing here. Only by the grace of God am I talking to you. Just saying.
He's a little kid. What a puss.